Есть. Ой, хорошо.
Выстрел!
Есть цель, Азимут 220, дальность 21. Пуск по цели произведен.
Russian Defense Ministry report on the progress of the special military operation. During offensive operations, units of the Center Group of Forces have completely liberated Avdiivka and advanced to a depth of 8.6 kilometers. The total area of the liberated territory was 31.75 square kilometers. The enemy losses were more than 1,500 troops. In Kupiansk direction, units of the Zapad Group of Forces have actively defeated 14th and 66 mechanized brigades of the AFU close to Sinkovka, Petropavlovka, and Ivanovka. The enemy losses were up to 40 servicemen, 1 tank, 3 armored personnel carriers, and 3 pickup trucks. In addition, during counter-battery warfare, 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system, 2 D-20 howitzers, 2 Gvozdika self-propelled artillery systems, and 1 D-30 howitzer. In Krasny-Liman direction, units of the Center Group of Forces have defeated 63rd Mechanized and 25th Airborne Brigades of the AFU near Yampilovka and Chervenaya Dobrova. The enemy losses were up to 100 troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 4 motor vehicles. In Donetsk direction, units of the Yug Group of Forces have improved Russian positions along the front line and defeated manpower and hardware of 42nd, 93rd Mechanized, and 81st Airmobile Brigades of the AFU close to Belogorovka, Krasnoy, and Kleshivka. The enemy losses were up to 400 troops, 2 tanks, 3 infantry fighting vehicles, 4 armored fighting vehicles, 6 motor vehicles, M-Stabi, D-20 and D-30 howitzers, as well as 1 Strela 10 surface-to-air missile system. In South Donetsk direction, as a result of active operations by units of the Vostok Group of Forces, units of the AFU 58th Infantry Brigade and the 127th Brigade of the Territorial Defense of Ukraine have been defeated near Uruzhinoy and Priudoy. The enemy losses were more than 190 troops, 2 tanks, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system, 2 British-manufactured FH-70 howitzers, 2 M-Stabi howitzers, and 1 Rapira anti-tank gun have been hit. In Kherson direction, units of the Dnieper Group of Forces have taken more favorable positions and defeated enemy manpower and hardware close to Rabatino, Verbovoy, Lvovo, and Tyajinka. The enemy losses were up to 70 servicemen, 1 infantry fighting vehicle, and 3 motor vehicles. 1 U.S.-manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 Gvozdika self-propelled howitzer, and 1 U.S.-manufactured TPQ-48 counter-battery radar station have been destroyed. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have hit the control point of the 31st Mechanized Brigade of the AFU near Zelenoy, fuel and ammunition depots, as well as manpower and military hardware in 128 areas. Air defense facilities have shot down 4 projectiles launched by HIMARS-MLRS. In addition, 105 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been hit close to Ivanovka, Kremenaya, Kalinovka, Styla, Simigorai, and Verkhnetoretskoy, Lyubimovka, Chervonogorka, and Vernoy. In total, 571 airplanes and 266 helicopters, 12,723 unmanned aerial vehicles, 470 air defense missile systems, 15,098 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 1,222 combat vehicles equipped with MLRS, 8,091 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 18,801 units of special military equipment equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation. Russian artillerymen used precision strikes to defeat AFU manpower and hardware trying to flee. The footage shows groups of fleeing Ukrainian servicemen moving along roads under constant fire control of the Russian troops even before the order of the AFU commander-in-chief. The order of the AFU commander-in-chief to abandon the city was issued only a day after the uncontrolled flight of Ukrainian troops from Avdiivka began. Under continuous fire from Russian troops, only some scattered formations of Ukrainian militants managed to hastily leave Avdiivka, abandoning their weapons and military hardware in the process. Crowds of fleeing Ukrainian servicemen were moving along the roads under constant fire control of the Russian troops. Russian artillerymen made precise strikes against the enemy. The sides of the road were dotted with hit Ukrainian armed forces vehicles. Barrage munition destroys AFU infantry fighting vehicle. A group of AFU servicemen tried to leave Avdiivka with an IFV, but a Russian barrage munition disrupted their plans and destroyed the combat vehicle along with its personnel with a precision hit. In the course of offensive operations, the units of the Center Group of Forces have completely liberated Avdiivka and advanced to a depth of 8.6 kilometers. The total area of the liberated territory was 31.75 square kilometers. The enemy losses were more than 1,500 servicemen. In Kherson direction, units of the Dnieper Group of Forces took more favorable positions and defeated enemy manpower and hardware. Footage of the destruction of dispersed groups of AFU servicemen trying to flee Avdiivka. Army Aviation Strike Group hit AFU positions in Krasny Liman direction.